Isaiah? Parent teacher conference. What do you think I'm gonna say about you? Tell me, give me a report.
Good. I think.
Say good?
Yeah.
What do you think, Molly? Before,
I think it's gonna be good too.
You good? Okay.
I'm gonna lead the way. I don't even know which is your plan.
Isaiah don't know where his class is at. You gotta talk to other people?
Yeah.
You come also?
Talk to all of Why? They had a B in the Bible.
I don't think so. I don't think it's music.
Oh.
Hello. How are you today?
How are you?
Wonderful. Yeah, come on in. We're gonna go and sit right over here.
Hi.
Yeah, hi there.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm
Good,
doing
good.
well. Isaiah, you gonna come join us, or you just gonna hang out? All right. We'll go ahead and we'll get started. Overall, Isaiah in citizenship right now is doing satisfactory. Some of the ways that he can help improve things are anywhere from keeping your, having your shirt tucked in at all times, your shoelaces tied, to being kind, being considerate when it comes to those things, for also for like appropriate behavior. So he does have a little bit of a below satisfactory and appropriate behavior, and that's just keeping your hands to yourself, following directions when it comes to that kind of stuff. Okay. Academic ambition right now, he's at an excellent level. So he's doing everything, really, really well with listening, following directions, working independently. Two areas where he can work a little bit better with would be completing work on time and also demonstrating effort. So, because there are times where he is engaged with the other, his table mates and not doing necessarily his work, but he's playing around. So yes. So for English right now, he's at a B. Written expression is above satisfactory. So they had a few assignments that they had to do. First of all, he had to come up with his coach's secret life that they had to come up and write about. And so basically it's about your secret life. And so like one of my students wrote about me, how I was secretly working for McDonald's and I was the fry cook, kind of thing. Here's another, like with his research, with his writing, and then this has to do with his, this has to do with his classroom little dictionary, which is basically where they had to write about themselves.
The handwriting is so much better than it used to be.
Well, it's a little pet peeve of mine.
Okay.
So yeah, I always try to tell them, do your best, work really well, So yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, for his research, he's at an E-. We're right now working on the 8-sentence paragraph when it comes to their composer research. And then we'll progress as they progress. If he's ready for the 10-sentence, then he'll be working on that for generally like the 3rd to 4th quarter for 10 sentences.
Okay.
Yeah. So for spelling right now, he's at an A-. So I don't think that basically overall he does really well. Maybe sometimes, focusing a little bit more on his words. So on the spelling words themselves, but he seems to be really doing quite well. There's not much. Sometimes the setup of his heading, or he's using the wrong side of his paper that he needs to go ahead and try to work on. And for handwriting right now, he's at an E-. His reading, he's very strong in. He has an A, excellent in all areas. His math, he has an A-. He's still in the excellent level for that. So I would probably say for some of his math papers and things that he pulled out, let's see here. See if he has any of his tests. No, he didn't pull anything out. Because basically when they went through their binders to clean them out, I asked them to just pull out certain things.
Yeah,
and so
we might have them at home.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So for social studies right now, he's at a B+. Basically that has to do with chapter 1, chapter 2 tests, And then also just other things which he doesn't seem to be, he seems to be doing pretty well in right now, as it is. Okay? Hi there.
Otra. Put down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so right now, with art, he's at an E-, and from science to PE, those are the specialist grades. And so his goal right now, and for the second quarter for citizenship, is just trying to be more of like when we're outside, like at lunch recess or at class recess, and things aren't going so well. Like for example, if they're playing kickball, you know, and just try to come up with a plan of how can we resolve these problems. Sometimes also too is like what I've taught them before is that if you realize that you're getting into something, try to walk away first and just cool down a little bit. You know, whether it takes 30 seconds or 3 minutes, and then come back and then try to mutually work something out. So yes, like for example, hey, how about I be the pitcher for the first 10 minutes and you be the pitcher the next 10 minutes, or maybe in the first inning, you know, you can be the pitcher, and the second inning I can be the pitcher.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Questions, concerns?
Yeah, I guess my question is, and this could be totally on our end, but like we seem to not know where the tests are.
The tests for what?
Right now, math, because he came home with a 67
Okay.
in his most recent
I can
math.
tell you basically when you go on to the weekly the lower school weekly memo.
Yes.
Then there's a link on the Into Math.
Okay.
Okay, and there basically is where if he's having problems with things, then there are like tutorial videos and things. You just have to go to the fourth grade because he's doing fourth grade math.
Okay.
And then it'll
do we have
say-
to log into that too?
So I don't believe you need to.
Okay.
So, but if you do, then you'll just create a login.
Okay. And then you said it's called Into Math?
Yeah, it's called Into Math.
Can
and
I
it's
write on this?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what that's for.
Okay,
you.
cool.
Sure. Yeah, so you go to the lower school weekly memo for parents, and then there will be a link called Into Math, and you click on that. And then basically those yellow papers that I send home, like of each module, then basically you'll then go to the fourth grade math, and then you'll go to the module that we're working on the lessons, and they have extra practice, and they also have literally tutorial videos that can walk him through step by step.
Okay, because I think are you still doing, right now you're doing remainders, but was the most recent test, was that on remainders or was it on
It was most
order
on
of operations?
Order of operations and multiplication. So yes.
But I guess my overall question is like, how do we know when the test is coming?
If you look up on Veracross, then I post all their tests. So I post their social studies tests, math tests, different, in the different subject areas. So when you pull up like his daily assignments and things.
Like in here, assignments?
So.
Let's see.
And then it'll have where basically the test date and that, so that you can go ahead and
Show my camera some things that you got in class. One here.
Because I see, like, for
Show some
example,
things in
third
class so we can
operations
talk.
or, take classwork. So it wouldn't
Right.
say test.
It would say test. And I post this test, so I generally post tests about a week or two. So, yes.
Okay. Because I feel like I find that, like, sometimes some teachers use it and it's, like, on it, and then sometimes it's like, oh, no,
No,
let's put it in
I
there.
use it for everything. I mean, the last 2 weeks, since we're girls really heavy for the program.
Right.
So then we're kind of backed off on the academics, so I'm not as far ahead with that.
Yeah.
But I generally post everything every 2 weeks. And then I just, and it's kind of like tentatively. It may come like the day after, and I feel they need some more practice, or we didn't get to necessarily something, as well, or it may be the day before, because they are doing fairly well.
And then, just so you know where we stand, we like to get the
Okay.
so for the
compound subjects. We're working on verbs, verb phrases. Now we're into the present tense, past tense, future tense. And so basically then it's also like check your work where, you know, you're supposed to label the object with a preposition. So he needs to look back over, yes. That's Ezra's, Alex, so I'm gonna give it to Alex so he can give it to his brother, okay? But thank you. So yeah, so basically it's just a process of, are you going back and checking your work? So yes, but sometimes he overlooks things.
Does he finish fast?
He doesn't necessarily finish fast because of the fact that he's quite a social butterfly.
Oh.
He likes to chat a lot, and yes, and that, so.
Okay,
So,
because
yes.
at home I feel like I have to tell him, like, did you
Yes.
double check? Did you double check?
Yes, and he's constantly either hunched over or slouching, you know, type of thing. So we're really working on keeping your chair pushed in and sitting up nice and tall, you know, and that. And then he always is like, well, you know, I'm not. And I'm like, but yes, you are. Look at yourself. Look at the other student by you or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take pictures and be like,
yes.
because he does it.
And then he glances just like he just did just before, because you know, and he'll look at me like, you know, but I'm not. You know, yes.
Okay, and then with social studies, is that, I think maybe that wasn't one of the tests. That
Social
split it out.
studies seems to be 100%. And he's got his other things, and he's got like an 89 and 100 here, and so basically like maps, just basically general questions. So, I mean, his essays not too bad.
Yeah.
So it basically is, if he completes the study guides and he fills them out and everything, I would either have him write them on, like the vocabulary words on note cards with the definition on the back, or at least paraphrase the definition, and he can study himself. But generally when you do the study guide and you practice the study guide, it's very difficult to get below an 80%.
Yes.
And he just needs to kind of fine tune then his study habits probably for his tests, because it doesn't seem like his classwork he doesn't have a problem with.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. And then the math, you still do the timed tests?
We
right?
do. But unfortunately for him, he generally is not prepared in the morning. So in the sense of that, he generally comes in either a little bit late. So in the sense of, because they're supposed to be here by 8 and that, and then he's a little bit of a dawdler. I mean, he's kind of just needs to pick up his pace. And as I said to him before, is if you know that you're a little slower, you can be. But guess what? Like the night before when you're here, like if you're here on Thursday, and before you go home, go grab your time test. Go grab these things. And that's actually going to, he'll actually be prepared for everything here after the program. Because in the second quarter is when I relinquish control over all their papers, and they will get their own papers and prepare the day before everything. So then he should then be taking his time test on a daily basis.
So since he's late, he doesn't take time tests?
So yeah, when they come in late and that, so then no, because I mean literally I would have students dashing here, dashing there. Basically, if you're not ready by 8 o'clock, then, because I start having them go outside about 8:02, 8:03.
Yeah.
So even when you come in, I mean, he's trying to unpack, he's trying to fill out his planner, he's trying to do all of these things and that. Usually what I tell them to do is go get your time test first.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Or be prepared and get it the day before.
Okay.
Yes.
And then, you just said something that triggered another question.
No worries.
We live on the other side of the freeway.
It's okay. So then, the planner. So do they fill out the planner in the beginning of the week?
They fill out the planner. They're always like a day ahead. Like for example, on Fridays, they have the plan for Monday. So that way parents can kind of look and go, oh, This
Yeah.
is what you're doing on Monday. So we can kind of stay a day ahead.
Oh,
But
okay.
some boys and girls are very forgetful,
Yes.
or they're not having the time management that they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I don't know how he is with time management and responsibilities at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, but that's something that you can focus on to try to help him encourage to move at a little faster pace.
Yes.
Or even have a checklist
Mm-hmm.
of, did I do number 1? Did I do number 2?
Yeah.
Did I do number 3?
I guess I get confused because he doesn't put the date sometimes.
be. Mhm.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I'm like, what
Yep.
day are we on?
Yep.
Like, is this today,
Yep.
tomorrow?
Like, for example, their plan on Monday is for Monday because of the fact that we're gone from school today.
Right.
You know, the students are, but then he will have like the following week after our program, then he'll be a day ahead.
Yes.
That's why they
okay.
get their spelling words on a Friday. That's why, because I always say to them is, I don't know how your week is going to be, whether it's going to be a busy week and you have baseball and basketball. So some of you may want to get started on these things.
Yeah.
And he's very conscientious of that social studies book. He says, my dad tells me I have to have that social studies book.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but we don't have anything to do in it.
Yeah.
You know, and he goes, no, you don't understand. My dad says I got to have that book. So I think it's great. You know?
Because they read it.
Yeah.
a lot,
absolutely.
so-
yeah, to preview it. You bet.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
So and he does tell us what you tell him to tell us. So
Oh, okay. I'm glad of that.
he does.
Well, he's kind of like an open book in
yeah.
the sense of that I can see it, you know, and that kind of things, and that it's just sometimes it takes a little bit of repetitiveness, you know, or like, you know, are you going to do what I told you to do? Because I didn't necessarily ask you, I told you, you know, yes. And then he'll be like, okay, I got it. You know, yes. Yeah.
Okay. He does play baseball and he does walk on the field, and his coach is like, we don't walk on the field. So
Yes.
it's a thing
Okay.
that we're definitely gonna keep working on. Okay, great. So I think that's all of my questions. Do you have any questions? Is there anything you want us to be looking at or doing more? So
The only
that we
last
can...
thing I really have is when he did the map growth testing, this is his fourth one. So basically, he's high in every category except for he's on the high average in vocabulary. And so that's why, like, we work on vocabulary through the Wordly Wise workbooks that they have. We work on vocabulary through the comprehension or through the reading stories that we do. So at grade level and then also above grade level. And so that's just something for, you know, for him to go ahead and to try to improve upon. I mean, he's made growth. So, I mean, he's made excellent growth. I mean, and so, and his projected growth for the fall of 26 is going to be up by 7. That's what they expect him to do when he's taking his map growth testing.
So what does high average mean?
High average means it's a little bit below high, meaning it's average. It's probably, the meaning average is like, I'd say like 78, 79%. And that's, so yes. And so that's basically what it means, is if there's anything that he could work on to improve, it would just be vocabulary, the understanding of the words, and also how they relate to other words, like analogies and different things like that. Yes. It doesn't have a name on it. Let me see.
Is it yours?
It has a name. Sahana, you want to hang it up on her coat hook, please?
Okay.
All right.
And how often does this one?
We take this, basically, they started in the fall, and I believe Isaiah, he didn't start in kindergarten, right? Oh, he started here in kindergarten?
He didn't start in pre-kindergarten.
Oh, okay.
Kindergarten,
All right.
yeah.
So, well, basically, they've taken 4 of these. Okay, yeah, they've taken 4 of these. They take them 3 times a year. They take them like the 3rd week of school. Then he'll take it again in basically either December or January, and then he'll take it again then in like April to May, and then basically it's just kind of tracking his progress.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're doing good.
Yeah, you're doing very well.
Okay.
I mean, he's had an excellent, strong quarter. There are things as we've identified that he can work on to help improve his grades. You know, when it comes to that. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It seems more like focus, stop talking to other people, and get here on time.
Yes.
Those 3
Yes.
things seem to maybe
Yes.
help.
Yes. Yes.
Once we get
Yes.
those things,
Yes.
because the other
outside
things,
trying to problem solve and maybe not, you know, like
Yeah,
keep his
comment.
temper in check a
Yeah.
little bit. You know that. So and then inside, yes.
Yeah.
Focus. Slow down. Look over your work. You know. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Well, you know how to find us if you need us.
Absolutely.
And if at any point it's moving in the wrong direction, even if it's early signs, please let us know.
Oh yeah. Yes. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, I know you're more of like an independent kind of teacher. I think like they got it, but we can help you.
Okay. Yeah. Most definitely. I mean, honestly, you know, I mean, he's a great kid.
Yeah.
I mean, most definitely. So, well, we look forward to seeing you next week too for the class program.
Oh
definitely.
yeah.
Yes.
And that's another thing we've been singing.
He's doing really well with his lines and that. He's got
Yeah.
like the emotion and everything.
Oh,
'cause,
Dad.
you know, it's all about, you know, it's all about not only memorizing but acting too. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Yes.
We
and then
did-
he's as silly as anything in like Hakuna Matata. So yeah, where he's doing his
okay.
little dance and number and that. Yes.
Okay, and we
Yes.
didn't get the big.
Oh, you don't have to.
We got just a regular
Yeah,
onesie,
yeah.
so he'll bring that in
Yeah.
on Monday.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you could bottle that energy, you would be like billionaires, right?
No, every time that's line, your dad is like, I need you to feel it. Your dad's like
Yes. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Yes, you take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mom.
Bye, Isaiah. You have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Cleo cat.
Dime, yes. Oh,
How'd it
look
go?
at the family trees.
How'd it go? Huh? No, you tell me. I told you what I thought.
I think the grades were really good.
Okay.
The grades were really, really good.
Well, what was it really good? What did you
The
like?
comportment.
Comportment. What's that mean? What does that mean?
The way you act.
How's
The way
it?
you act. Like the citizenship.
Oh,
Kind of stuff.
citizenship.
Comportment.
Well, you know,
Behavior.
it's not a girl. You
How
know?
pretty is that?
What?
The bread and the apples.
Oh, yeah. Where's yours, Isaiah?
Didn't make it on the floor.
It made it. Oh, didn't make it.
No.
It made it. What's the difference?
Okay, wait, so somebody's in there already.
This is a nice one.
Excuse me. We're going this way.
This is a nice one.
How are you?
It's nice. Yeah, very pretty.
Isaiah, this is the guy that's fashioning you? Come here. Yeah, wait. No, this is the guy that's fashioning you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The second place one.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
He says he's third. Ethan's got heat.
Let me see if I can fix it. I think he's up here.
This is
I know Cameron's somewhere.
says Ethan has heat.
I know Cameron's somewhere. Where is he?
How pretty.
I know Cameron's somewhere over here. I'm just not sure which one.
Says Ethan has wheels, bro. You didn't know that? Huh? You know Ethan has wheels?
Oh, here it is, Cameron. This is Cameron's.
Yeah, we know Cameron has wheels. Okay.
Mom, look, mine is in the classroom.
Wait, is somebody in there? No?
Yours made it in the classroom. That's next level. This is your Spanish class? Dang, medals undefeated. Champions May 25? Wow, look at that one. That's cutie cute. No? Bro, look at that. You can't beat that. I promise you.
Why? Do you think you'll ever get the award? Do you think you'll ever get this award?
You think you can beat that?
Functional fluency? I hope so.
Look, there's no rules behind it, Denise, because look. This is in the classroom too. And this is in the classroom too. Okay, right? So it's not like, I know how you think, oh, yours is, no. That's not the rules, because look at this one.
Yeah, this is too big to
No, it's not. You could put it on the thing. And look at this one. What's the excuse here? Nice. What's the excuse here? Look, got wood and everything, right? It's just, you just pick some. Right? Some inside, some outside. You know?
Well, we got ourselves a little ring.
Oh, yeah. Beckley's a Dodger. Don't sleep on him. Okay, excellent. Well, Isaiah, you had really good grades, all A's, maybe like one little B plus or something like that, 1, 2, mainly all A's, and we, I think we just,
What flag is that?
we choked on the social studies test on the last week. Remember? Or else it would have been A as well. You remember? Well, no. You remember when we choked on the social studies test, Isaiah? That last one. We thought I think it was over, and then you bombed it with like a 84.
Bomb, but
That was a bomb, bro. You're trying to get A's. Look, this one, I like I said, I like it, but I don't think it's at all any better than. And look at the pictures; they're like photocopy pictures. You know, it's just what our A's picked. It's nice though. You know. Yeah, let's see those up. Where's Mr. Moza? Come on, we're gonna walk, bro.
Maybe they're all at lunch.
Huh?
Maybe they're all at lunch.
I don't think so. You know this.
Yeah.
But okay. Okay. Well, let's roll because we need to roll. He's around. I saw him leave. Yeah.
What's over there? Come on.
It's over where?
Are you in here somewhere? Jackson's always in these.
Jackson. None of these, bro.
Where?
He already says his social butterfly. So, you know, anymore. You know they're getting your work done, right? Somewhere, right? Well, they're getting your work done. That's why you are, right?
What's the problem with that?
There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm saying that's good. I'm saying that's excellent. Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Excellence is excellent.
Excellent is excellent. All right. Good job. We'll have to calculate some rewards, right? Huh? No? Oh, yeah.
Yes.